Well, I'm pissed off today. And it's because I am so tired of these football players not just holding on to the fucking ball. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, how long ago was it that Deshaun Jackson did not hold on to the ball? Like 10, 12 years ago? Longer than that, right? And yet we're in the year 2025 and people are still doing it. They're still doing it. I mean, what are we doing, guys? Like, I mean, how many examples have we had just this year? There's been at least two pro examples. One of them is Jonathan fucking Taylor. Right? I know it was of the Colts, whatever. Same difference, whatever. So fucking Colts. And then another guy in the Cardinals did it to the laugh of everybody. It was pretty funny. It was a pretty funny game overall. Cardinals Titans. That was a pretty funny game. Um, but then you get it in college, you get it in high school. And does nobody watch football? Does no football player actually watch football when they're not playing? And does not like see what's going on here? I mean, it's crazy. They let the ball go right before they get to the end zone. What in your brain says, what in your brain, you still see the white line that signifies you're not in the end zone yet, but you're right there. What does that signify that, oh my goodness, I'm in the end zone, let me just grab the ball, let me just grab the ball. I totally not gonna come and beat me up at all. Like, does it really kill you that much to hold on to the ball for another 2 feet? Not even that, just another centimeter. Like, what's with the obsession of just throwing the ball out of your hands when you get, like, anywhere remotely close to the end zone? If I had scored a touchdown, I would hold on to the ball forever. Because it's cool. I don't know how many touchdowns I'm ever going to score in my life. I'm going to hold on to that thing. Especially if it's like the NFL. And especially if it's like in a game clinching scenario, a game changing scenario, as it has been for both the times it's happened in the NFL this year. Both the Colts and Cardinals went on to lose their respective games that they did that shit in. Like Kenneth Walker, that almost happened to him against Michigan a few years ago. Thankfully, it ended up saying he crossed the plane, but it would have cost, if it had been not been called that way, we would have lost. Or how about the fucking time that, again, Deshaun Jackson fucking does it? I mean, anybody in their right mind, like, this should be a fundamental rule for football players. When you're going to score a touchdown, hold on to the damn ball. Like, I don't understand. Coaches at every level, juniors, high school, college, pros, they have to run drills about holding on to the ball until you get through the end zone. They should, like, do it. Like, I remember in high school when I had practice for bowling, we had to do drills time and time and time again to help erase fundamental mistakes that can have big impacts on the match, on the tournament. And yeah, it worked because we did it time and time and time again so that it would fix and then we would engrave it in our minds. You gotta do this thing so we avoid this and so not shit doesn't hit the fan. And I don't understand how so many college and how many coaches in general just don't teach this to their players. Like, if I were a football coach, I would have all my players sat down in a room before practice, and I would show them a clip. I would have a montage of clips ready to go for this to happen, and how it affected the outcome of the game. And then I would just run drills. They would just run the whole length of the field. And if they didn't run the exact length, you do it again, and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Until they have it ingrained in their minds to never let go of the fucking ball until the whistle is blown for a touchdown. Hell, even after the ref comes and tries to take the ball away from me so they can set the extra point, I'd still fucking hold on to that thing just to be sure. It'd be like my little blankie in the end zone. Good night, touchdown. Sleep tight now. We're gonna win the game, 'cause I wasn't a fucking idiot. That's what I'd do. But no, apparently nobody does that anymore. It's so frustrating because it's about as fundamental a football as you can get. You know, it's not something that requires hours and hours and hours of days in the gym lifting weights, or it doesn't take a lot of really any athleticism to just hold on to a football and walk another 3 feet maximum into the end zone. Like, it really doesn't. But sometimes even the best of us fuck up, huh? So, I guess there's that. I don't know. Maybe I'm the one in the wrong. I don't think I am, but I sure as shit like to hear an opposing viewpoint. If there is one. Get Deshaun Jackson in the comments. I'm Deshaun Jackson. This is why I let go of the ball, because I'm a fucking idiot that expects everything to come to me without having to work for it. So, I'm going to take my ball and hold on to it to scurry on in the next video. Anybody out there who has done this before in football, I hope you've learned from your mistakes. And I hope that if you ever do get up to the pros, or even college, like a big college, and you're in like a big situation, you're on the way to scoring a big touchdown, do whatever you do, don't drop the ball. Just don't drop the ball. Okay? Because I swear if you do, you don't let it down. Okay? That's why Deshaun Jackson still talked about all these years later. So, it's my ramblings. Surely, nobody else is ever going to do this, right? Nobody else is ever going to fuck this up. As they say, those who don't learn history are bound to repeat it. And I guess that just shows how uneducated many football players really are. Let's change that.